Hey guys, thanks for stopping back by my channel. My name's Carla. This is Living a Rogue Life. What I want to talk to you today is blossom end rot on tomatoes. So I have a tomato plant that's just doing great. I am 5'4" and my tomato plant is up to my shoulders. So she's loaded with tomatoes, but this morning I noticed when I was watering that the bottoms of my tomatoes are turning black. Now they're not just turning black, it's black tomato. They are turning mushy and black, which is blossom end rot. So blossom end rot can be caused by a couple things. Most primarily, often it's caused by lack of calcium or lack of nutrient uptake from the root system, and that can be caused by inconsistent watering as well, or just lack of nutrients in the soil. Now I've used this dirt for 2 years now, year and a half. So it wouldn't surprise me if the nutrients are gone. I thought I had amended it well enough, but apparently I haven't. Let me see if I can spin the camera around and show you what I'm talking about. So this is my tomato plant, and as you can see, the tomatoes are supposed to turn black on the top, so I can't see what's going on with the camera here. But on the bottom of this tomato, no, there we go. The bottom of this tomato is turning black. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the quick fix, which is lime. Let me show you. You can pick this up at any big box store. You can pick it up at your feed store. This one is a Stay Green brand. It's fast acting lime. It adds 36% calcium. And the simple way to do it is 5-gallon bucket. And if you're one of those persons who measures specifically, it's 1 cup per gallon. So 5 cups per 5 gallons of water. I am not. I'm one of those, grab the bucket, dump it in a few handfuls, mix it up, and put it on the plant. And when you put it on the plant, it's 1 cup, it's 3 cups per plant. So let me see if I can set you up to watch me mix this. Hold on. Okay, so 5-gallon bucket, and I'm just going to grab a cup, which is probably, this cup full would probably be about 2.5 to 3 measuring cups. But I'm just going to put a couple good dumps in there. That out of the way. And then just dissolve it in water. Take my handy spatula. Now I'm going to treat all of my tomato plants in the front yard and the back in all the containers, simply because if one of them's got it, the rest of them probably will too. Alright, I'm going to let that sit for a minute. And while this sits and gets rid of the bubbles, let me show you a closer up. I wasn't sure if I got it on camera a while ago. This is what blossom end rot looks like, where the bottom, it's called blossom end because the end that's turning black is where the flower originally was. So the flower drops off and then it starts to grow the tomato, but blossom end is where it starts getting black and mushy. Well, once it gets black and mushy, then you get other invaders, as I noticed in this one, which totally grosses me out. This one has a big fat worm inside it, and if I had a little stick, let's see if I can get something to dig it out with. I am not about to stick my finger in there and get it. Let's see if this works. He is in there just macking down. Okay, come here, nasty booger. There you go. Worm on a stick. Anyway, so this little guy is about as full as he can get. But if there's one this size, then I already have quite a few more. An easy way to find these cutworms is to come out at night with a black light, and they will glow. And so at that point, you can pick them off by hand one at a time. Nasty, nasty little boogers. So, all right, well, I am going to go ahead and let's see from here. I'll try to take you with me if I can get off the ground. All right. There's a slurry mess, but tomato plants will love it. All right, let me spin the camera around. All right, here we go. Just brown, looks like brown nasty water. And I am just gonna get in here. Now, it was really hot today, so we're gonna be 99 degrees all week. Actually, for the next 15 days. And I'm just trying to get that close to the stem. Now, ultimately, the best thing to do, now that I know that this is an issue, next time I plant tomatoes, I'm going to be actually adding the lime to the soil prior to planting. All right, and then same thing on these little guys, just in case. I'll give them just a little bit each. Now, you can get the lime in a couple different, this heavy granulized, or you can get it in pulverized. This is pulverized. This was $5 for 5 pounds, which for lime is expensive. But they were out of the one that I like to use, which is Dr. somebody. Anyway, and it's usually like 40 pounds for $4. You know, so it's definitely well worth it. But one more cup over here. And then I'm going to go give half of this cup to my maters way out front. There's the new flower bed I put in on Sunday, and took about half a day. That was just the center of my lawn, all grass. Got tired of mowing it. So I got in there and added some flowers, hoping to get some pollinators. All right, here's my little, this is a, these are Mountain Vineyard tomatoes. They're supposed to be more of a, they're smaller. They're not quite cherry, but hopefully they'll produce. Everybody's got a little lime. And then I'll take this bucket to the backyard and fix those out there. Okay. So that was, I mean, it's easy enough to do. The plants will appreciate it. I'm going to watch them close. And like I said, I'm going to have to come out here and start picking worms, because I'm starting to notice little holes. Like little bitty holes in some of these tomatoes. I can show those. But yeah, so the thing is with tomatoes every year, I get so excited. I'm like, yes, I got a great plant. It's producing. Something always happens. The rodents happen, the birds happen, the bugs happen, and this is the first time I've ever had blossom end rot. So that happened. But that's just part of gardening. You just never know what's coming. You have to be able to do your research, find your answers, and then just find what works for you, you know. Looking lovely. All right, guys. That's my story for today, and I'm sticking to it. Peace out.